And the government is being sued by Venezuelan nationals in Trinidad and Tobago, demanding that they be registered. Because if they are not registered, as per this demand, that the government will be taken to court, and the pre-action protocol says what they are asking for in relief is that they be registered, they be given the year to work as the others have been given, and they be given a commitment that they will not be deported after the year, and some other demand that they're making. Now, I want to figure out that that is in some other country. That couldn't be in Trinidad and Tobago. And then I look at the lawyer and I see that Trinidad and Tobago lawyer. And I say that these economic migrants really have money they have no use for. Because it could not be that we in this country who opened our doors, left it open, some people say for too long. Some people say we left the door open too long. And sometime later on, we said to Venezuelans who have been coming here, we are going to have a period of registration. So we gave weeks of notice that there will be a period of registration. We said that in a particular day, for a 2-week period, we start that registration at locations in this country, Trinidad and Tobago. And if you are a Venezuelan and you are here, you must go and register. You and your children, all of you, go and register there. So we can know who is here. If you do not take advantage of the registration that we are offering, we will take that to mean that you did not want the government to know who you are and where you are, and we therefore do not want you in this country. So therefore, if you don't register during that period, we are going to deport you back to your homeland. They could go to the court, they could go wherever they want to go. But the policy of Trinidad and Tobago remains. If you did not register during that period of registration, I have instructed the Minister of National Security to deport every single one of them. That once you open a refugee camp in your country, you cannot close it. And the threat to us, a little country like this, with 1.3 million people on a little piece of land, and 33 million potential migrants next door, the end in Trinidad and Tobago would be worse than the end in Venezuela. So we resolutely refuse to have any refugee arrangements in Trinidad and Tobago. If we are forced by any arrangement to acknowledge and accept people who declare themselves refugees when in fact they're economic migrants looking for a better cup of food in our country, that changes the ball game completely. So we are making it abundantly clear that we don't have to label people refugees to be good and kind to them. Trinidad and Tobago on a per capita basis has done more and better than any other country in the world responding to refugees. Lawyers don't come cheap, but if we don't get good lawyers to argue this demand, I don't know what the outcome will be, but we'll fight it to the finish. And in the meantime, as fast as we pick them up unregistered, we are going to put them in detention and we are going to export them back to their country. They had every opportunity. And those who are bringing them through the illegal entry points and those who are penetrating our border do not expect any sympathy from the government of Trinidad and Tobago.
Subtítulos y traducción. Mi Mapa de Venezuela incluye nuestro Esequibo.